Hello, beautiful creatures. It is no coincidence that you stumbled across this video because you have upgraded and you're stepping into this initiation of your next timeline, your next mission, your next transformation. So right now, actually, let's take a deep breath because I love to do this together. We're stepping into our newest and most confident self, our most authentic self, the one where we don't feel like we have to, put on all of this extra pizzazz or this extra cover of ourselves to be seen, to be heard, to be loved, but rather we're stepping into this deep, deep, authentic expression. Because the opposite of depression is suppressing your expression. All right, so we're coming into this new state where we're not going to be delving into all of that darkness that we used to be holding on to, but rather we're going to be using it in a different way, using the depth, using the low states as initiations, as processes to push us forward into the next timeline. So when you are getting into this energy of maybe grief or pain or low energy, just crying a lot, allow that to be something that is pushing you forward into the next timeline, because this purging, this releasing is allowing those old paradigms, those old realities to leave you so that you can come into the newest reality, this newest form of yourself. And for a lot of you, that is really allowing that inner child within you to do the things that they've always desired. Maybe you've been suppressed for a lot of your life through your expression. And for a lot of you, it is experiencing nature in a different way, traveling in a different way, and getting to know yourself in a different way. And I would say that we are a microcosm of the macrocosm of the earth experience. And so when you travel, you're actually getting to know yourself in different locations. That is still you. You are earth. You're just the microcosm of earth. And so again, on top of that, how are you treating your body? How are you treating your mind? How are you treating your soul? Because that's how you're treating Mother Earth as well. And we as a nation are starting to realize this, and there's a lot of us, especially in the younger generation, that are so enthusiastic to helping Mother Earth and helping nature, because we understand that paradigm, that there is importance to Mother Nature and that she is us, she is a sentient being, she is with us. And so going into that, basically we're just exploring ourselves. We're exploring ourselves because for a long time, especially for the divine feminine, there has been a suppression that has washed over us. And all of us hold the divine feminine energy. All of us hold the divine masculine energy. So this is not, just to one specific gender, but this is everyone right now. But the feminine does have this beautiful ability to kind of lead this process right now. So the divine feminine is really leading us all to transform. And I've said this before, but the neglected goddess or the suppressed goddess, she is rising up, saying it is our time to be in our finest element, to be in our highest amount of confidence, to really show our truth to the universe, because your truth and your confidence radiates into the universe, and other people are like, how do you have that? Like, how are you doing that? Just by you existing is you prophesying the truth of what is going on in this reality right now, and that is so beautiful. So really truly be in your highest truth, be yourself deeply, and I'm gonna say do some mirror work with your inner child, because remember, your inner child is the one that is really igniting right now. The inner child is kind of going through this rebirth process, and we felt this death and rebirth, but right now we're in this rebirth where we get to reinvent ourselves and we get to be our own parent. Right? For a long time, we've been stuck into the old paradigms of what our parents taught us when we were younger. And so that voice kind of lingers in our head of what it is that we should be doing, and stop doing this, stop doing that, stop shaking your legs, things like that, right? Very specific. But, and so now we're coming into the role of being our own parent and taking ownership, taking responsibility of our actions moving forward, and really honing in and owning the truth of who we are. It's truly just magnificent, this transformation that we're doing. And for a lot of us, we're switching the script, and this grief that we're feeling, and this release and this purge, this is us changing the route. Maybe we were going in this direction for a long time, thinking that this is what we wanted because this is what we were told that we wanted. Maybe a corporate job, maybe living with living in a home and having a mortgage and all of this stuff. But maybe we're transitioning over to a different reality altogether. Maybe a reality of creative freedom, maybe a reality of exploring and traveling and nature and not having a job and figuring out how to be your own boss and creating from that capacity, because Spirit is initiating us into this position of creation. And those that are being initiated, I want you to move forward with this, because there is something that you can offer to this world. So listen to the inner child. The inner child has this deep creativity and drive and desire to do everything that they want, and it's been suppressed. Again, depression is the opposite. Depression is the suppression of your expression. So to get out of this depression, we need to express, we need to create, we need to develop our skills of creation and confidence. Because when you allow yourself to create and you own that and you're like, yeah, I created that and I love that, confidence is increasing. As the confidence increases, the heart, the love that you have for yourself is increasing. The love that you have for yourself is allowing you to really speak that into reality. And as you speak into reality, you're creating manifestations of where you want to go next. So your creativity is a very big part of your manifestation process and creating the reality that you want, right? We're creators. We're co-creators of reality. So owning the fact that you're a co-creator is also a very big part of this ascension, as we don't just have to fall victim to reality and what it is doing and falling victim to what is coming forward, but actually taking radical accountability of our life and saying, you know what, this is where I want to go. And this isn't you necessarily playing the God role, but maybe it is. Because you and God work together, you're intermingling like DNA, spiraling up one another. That is the beautiful expression of God energy. And when you can appreciate the beautiful expression of God energy, you're going to manifest everything in your life that you desire and you want and you truly love, right? And with that, gratitude comes, because gratitude allows you to bring in more gratitude. So being grateful for your experiences, no matter what the feeling is. So maybe you're purging, maybe you're feeling a lot of grief and a lot of pain. Being grateful for that purging is going to allow that to move through a lot quicker, and it's going to allow it to be very graceful, because you know that grief is a part of you releasing your old reality. Okay. This is what I'm feeling for this message today. And it is such a blessing to speak this message to you guys, because you are so ready. There's such this beautiful initiation that's happening. And again, some of you guys are actually being called to get out of your job, to maybe get out of a relationship, I don't know, or just changing the paradigm of relationships, saying, okay, listen, I know we've been living this way for a long, long time, but listen, my heart is yearning for more. My heart is yearning to express myself in a different way. And if you want to express with me, let's continue growing together. If you can't allow me to express myself, then I don't know if this is working for me. And I think we have to just take radical accountability of who we're staying around, who we're sticking around, right? And it's a beautiful process. Again, and what I'm going to suggest you guys do is look in the mirror. Talk to yourself as if you're talking to that inner child that you're healing, because you are healing the inner child. You're embracing the inner child, the divinity of the inner child. And through this as well, you're changing the foundation of who you are, because the inner child is a big foundation. So when you can heal the inner child, you're healing the foundation, you're changing the paradigm, you're creating a new reality. All of these things are stemming with how you talk to yourself. It all starts with how you're allowing messages to come through you. And from the inner child perspective, we don't know too much, so we just listen to what our parents say, and our parents are projecting their hate and their fear and their pain onto us as children. And so we have to say, you know what? That's not for me. That's for you to deal with. I got my own life to live, and I'm going to explore, and I'm going to express, and I'm going to be myself, and I'm going to be confident in that. And if you're uncomfortable by that, that's on you. That's on you, not on me, because I know who I am. Ashe. All right, I love you guys so much. That is a quick message I wanted to say here today, but it is so beautiful to chit chat with you guys. Go have a great rest of your day. Do some mirror magic and love on yourself. Mwah. Have a good one.